Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Riff Kids Craft Corner. How is everyone doing? Sorry if my voice is a little bit choppy. My husband will be taking over. Um, I promise you guys will hear him most of the time today. Uh, I'm doing a little better. That's that's something you guys would love to know. I'm doing a little better. I'm not as weepy, um, but I still feel Jeff will do all the commentary. He just went to do something very quickly. But he'll come over, he'll take over. I have to wait for Koala Krafts to come on because I told her I was going to be on. Um, thank you for reminding me about the link tree. I am taking off Etsy. I'm going to be closing up. Thank you, Addie. Um, yeah, it's been yesterday I did another cry well, of course you guys know I did another cry because uh, I was online for a little bit. But my husband's getting his chair and he's going to be the commentary. You guys get to hear his happy voice cuz he's not as devastated as I am. Because of the fact that he got to know Elaine, but yeah, long story short. So here is your commentary, Jeffrey.
Commentator there. Commentary is what I do.
Yeah.
Good morning. Do we really need to rearrange things a little bit in here so I can in fact sit closer to that if I'm going to do this?
Let me move everything around.
Because I can't read what's on the screen. I'm too far back.
Okay, well, give me a moment and I'll fix it.
Sounds good to me.
There we go. I had a mixer and I have this up and everything. Oh, he always does. Okay, I'm gonna move this out of the way so you can go over closer.
Scooch in. Here we go. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Okay, and then just need a mixer. I can get back in.
Well, can you? That'll be an interesting trick.
Yeah, I can. I can. I'm gonna check and see.
I'm going to have a look at what we're doing here. Oh, sorry. When I say we, I'm just using, the royalty, as it were, the royal we. So I'm shifting stuff a little bit. Okay, of course, the whole thing is upside down. To me, it looks like a snow scene from here because I can't pick out colors very well. But it definitely looks like some kind of landscape snow theme. Isn't it terrible trying to read like symbols and stuff upside down? What am I doing? Hold on. Name is Frozen Waterfall. There you go. Put all those handy little diamond dots back where they should be. Right now, I've no idea what on earth I'm going to be commentating on because my lovely wife has currently left the room. Yes, and good evening, Ollie. I'd pick up a diamond painting pen and do something, but I know for a fact whatever I did would be wrong. Especially with... How many colours in this thing? 23. 23 and half of them look the same. How does anybody deal with that? All I can say is a good thing they've got little codes to them. And in this particular case, none of the codes look the same, so that's good. Although for one of them, for some reason, looks like the, what do they call that symbol? Nuclear weapon. I'm going to hunt around the board and see where the nuclear weapons are. Under here, maybe? Oh, that is sticky. No nuclear weapons there. What is that? Most of this area here is like 15 or whatever that is, color number 15. Which, since I don't know what that is, doesn't actually mean anything to me. And hello, Becca. Good to see you arriving.
Is Koala Krafts on yet?
I don't know. I don't know any way of telling exactly if she's on or not.
Okay.
I don't know where to look. Yeah, I saw Becca. I said hello to Becca.
And there's Audie and there's Janice. Janice is in here too.
Is she?
Mm-hmm.
Janice is in here, but not commenting, and therefore, as far as I'm concerned, is hiding. Hello, Janice. I don't know how you knew that.
I saw her earlier.
Oh. I'm going to say I know nothing about StreamYard.
No, she doesn't.
Which we still have to look at alternatives for. Because StreamYard is a little bit beyond our budget right now. Especially since it charges in US dollars. I have no idea why US dollars are worth as much as they are, because you'd think, what is it now, $3 trillion budget? I think a $3 trillion budget, which is...
I don't know, Castilian maybe?
Anyway, what I'm saying is that it should have devalued the US dollar right down to 1 US cent or something at that rate. 3 trillion. I don't even know what that number means. Like 1 billion is supposed to be like 100 million or something, although technically it should be 1,000 million, but I don't think anyone's got that much. Except maybe Jeff Bezos. Possibly near the word guests. I will have a look.
What?
I'm being told how to use StreamYard. I'm being taught.
Okay, but she's not in yet.
I don't even see the word. I don't even see the word guests, so that doesn't help.
No, the guest isn't in yet.
No, but I'm being told. Let's see. When you look at the screen, do you see a number 1 in red near the word guests? Now, I don't even see the word guests. If you want to point out to me where the word guests is, maybe I could tell when...
She would be down there.
Down
right
this side?
Yeah, underneath where I'm at, right there.
Uh-huh.
She would be right next to me.
Oh. Well, that's different. And then I can press invite.
Yes.
Hmm.
What am I doing? Well, I'll be on shortly.
I can't tell anybody that you'll be on shortly because everybody else is here. Why are you turning on that?
I'm kind of surprised Robert's not on. He's on real quick. Robert
Well,
usually comes in
I know.
very quick.
I'm trying to figure out why you're starting the kettle.
I'm making myself coffee.
Oh.
Keep
I thought
entertaining.
that was my job. I don't get to make coffee? Oh,
Not
okay.
this time. You're the commentator.
Mmm.
It's not very long. I'm not ready.
I don't mind being commentator. I'm going to look up how much commentators get paid, though. That's all I'm going to say. Pretty sure commentators get paid more than $25 an hour. In fact, probably more than $50 an hour. At least here in the US, in the USA, they do. I'm not sure. So in Australia, they do. In the US, I'm not sure how much it is. $3 trillion budget. I'm going to work that out one day. I'll find out what. Does anybody know what a trillion is? It's like 1 followed by how many zeros? Can somebody look that up for me? Because I'm really curious now. Because I figure, like, with that kind of tax budget, couldn't they have just given every man, woman, and child in USA $1 million and said, "Go for your lives"? Have fun. Why not? $3 trillion and they, divide it up and share it amongst themselves instead. Mind you, I'm not sure if everyone in here is from the US, so I can't comment. Seriously though, I am very, very curious. How much is $1 trillion? And I'll sort of look, if you did the maths, if it is in fact a $3 trillion budget, and I'm pretty sure it is, like 3 trillion divided by the 330 million, how much would you get each if they just said, here you go. We're not going to spend it on us. We're going to spend it on you. It's all yours. 12 zeros. 12. Wow. Right. Okay. I'm going to get a calculator later on. Because I'm pretty sure like a million is only 6 zeros. So you would all get $1 million each. You should write to Congress. Oh, well, not a million because there's 330 million or something, or 350 million or whatever it is in the USA. 330, I think. Not counting the people that sneak in. But, maybe not a million, but I reckon say 800,000. So write to Congress and say, I hear the budget is $3 trillion. I've worked it out that that's, $800,000 each. Please send me my share. And I'm good. Tax-free, of course, because, this is a tax payout. Don't you wish that you could do like what the Federal Reserve does? Which is like, how much money is in the Federal Reserve? Nothing. Okay. Is that bad? Oh, heck no. We can just write a check for any amount. Really? Cool. I'm giving you all an economics lesson. Hello, Deborah. Oh. Got a large number of people coming in. Janice spoke up. Janice's diamond paintings. Is that last word Tucci? Tucci. Tucci. Am I spelling that? Not spelling that. Pronouncing that correctly? I hate getting people's names wrong. Even if it's like a screen name. Ew, feeling sick. That's no fun. You need to avoid that stuff. I hear feeling sick is bad for your health. Here's a question. If you in fact had 800,000 US dollars because Uncle Joe was feeling nice and thought, this time we're going to do what everybody should have done and just shared it amongst the people. What would you do with your 800,000 US dollars? All right, I got it right. Cool. Tucci. I'm happy about that. It's not every time I get it first go. I'll just say that now. And even if I get it right first go, I sometimes don't get it right second go, but I'm going to work on it and make sure I do get it right. We still do not appear to have our special guest. And I don't know what she's doing. No, I don't know what her excuse is. But she's apparently not here. Oh, vehicle going past our front door. Meanwhile, my wife is making a cup of coffee. which is kind of nice for her, I guess. Cup of coffee would be useful. What do you mean someone's here? Like, as in actually out the front here? I'm gonna have to go do something about that. You might have to come in here and, do a live. Possibly. Uh-huh. Yeah. They won't know. I'll tell them later. My wife is talking about feeding the fish. Yeah, as in, someone may have driven into our driveway, but I strongly suspect they actually drove into the next door neighbour's driveway. But I can't tell for certain because I saw them drive past the window, but then there's this thing called a wall in the way. And I wasn't gifted with X-ray vision because apparently there are no Kryptonians in my ancestry.
I'm not sure where she's at. I've sent a message to her and all that, but I don't know where she's at.
Did you check? Is there someone in our driveway or is it the next door neighbour's driveway?
I guess it's the next door neighbors.
It didn't knock on our door anyway.
No.
Put it that way.
No. That's already good.
Yes, it's very tacky. What? She hit me. I have witnesses.
They didn't see it.
No, they didn't. It was off camera. Oh, domestic violence case. I don't know.
Not really.
Without any witnesses. Oh, okay. It was a playful slap. I know.
Good.
Have a seat there.
I am.
Yeah, enjoy your coffee.
I just had to get my coffee.
You did.
I had to find out where Koala Krafts was.
Probably where she usually is, like in her home, going, why can't I get online? There's something wrong with my computer.
Oh, I hope not.
I hope she doesn't have wrong with her computer what's wrong with mine. We're having a very, very interesting time with my computer.
That's what I was forgetting.
What are you doing?
What?
What?
That's what I was doing. I was trying to put it up on a place. That's what I was doing. I was trying to.
Can it be done later? Or are you going to do something here?
I'll be back. I'm checking to see if Koala Krafts answered.
Okay.
I told you.
If there's something.
Today, remember?
Yeah, okay, I'll just start doing diamond dots any second now. As soon as I figure out which one is actually the coloured one.
Okay, I'm going to show you which one you can do.
Ooh, I can do something?
Yes?
Ooh.
See those little circles?
Yes.
Don't go for those. Go for the circles.
No.
That color.
The circles. The circles are the black ones.
The black one right there.
Black one is circle.
Mhm.
You sure? Okay. Look at that. I'm going to put a circle in a circle. This could be tricky. Ooh. There we go. Moving across. If I get enough of this done, we're going to change the name to Jeff's Crafts Corner. I think. What is that? Oh, that's right. That's the putty. And it's going to be in a minute. I'm going to put this down here. Put that one on there. Look at that. I did a little diamond dot. Then I dropped that one. It's going to attach. Oh, look at that. It lined up with a circle, so that's good enough for me. It's good enough for me. It's good enough for everybody watching. I'm not sure if they can actually see me doing this. Hold on a second. My hand go under there or not? Give me a look. If I do that, my hand is not in shot. That's not working. It's going to have to be dragged over a smidgen. Okay. And that way? That way. Why won't this stay up? Something wrong with this thing? If I do it like that. Better not break anything. You know what happens if you break something? You get... I can't see that. I have another issue. In addition to being colorblind, I happen to be short-sighted as well. And I just got to adjust things a little bit. Okay. I'm just going to go without my glasses. What is that? You know how easy it is to pick up a diamond dot upside down? It's really, really easy to pick it up upside down, which is why I did that so easily, but then I had to drag it off and put it the right way up. I don't know about you, but this looks black to me. I didn't think we had diamond dots were actually... Stop that! Come here. You do not belong down there. I thought if you stuck it up with putty, it wasn't supposed to fall off the end of it. How does anybody work with these tiny little beads anyway? This is why I don't do this. I've got big fingers, and they do not fit on tiny little beads. The one right next to it is like a sapphire blue, which is really cool. Anyway, okay, so glasses back off. Doing more stuff. I wonder if, like, you know what I think it is? I think that my wife and Koala Krafts got together and said, you know what? It's about time Jeff did some work on this. About time Jeff learned how to diamond paint. You know, about time Jeff learned how to do a bit of YouTube stuff. Let's put him on the spot and see what happens. And I just put that one upside down. That's really tricky. Don't do that. Come back off. Attach to there. That one there is so out of place. Go away. Scooch in a bit. Anyone ever find themselves adjusting, like, where it is with your fingers instead? How about this pen? I can pick that one up. That's good. That one was lying the correct way up to start with. You'd think when you toss them into the tray, they would all sit flat. Because, you know, trays are flat. It's got a flat base. Somehow or other, it ends up being upside down where it's almost impossible to pick up. When you do pick it up, it's still up the wrong way. But I'm getting there. Slowly. And it's going to be gradually doing tiny little diamond dots all the way to the end. That is, in fact, probably the third or fourth one I've put in upside down initially without realizing it until I went to put it down. I went, not a chance. Oh, yeah, of course, now it's in the middle of everything. Go away. Get over. Do not attempt to do this job without fingernails. Like, you got to have at least something to work with. Otherwise, just not going to make it. You can't see off screen. I'm busily trying to flick over every single little piece so that it's the right way up when I go to pick it up in the first place. And then put it back down. But, you know, I'm going to say if my wife and Koala Krafts got together and just said, we're just going to play a practical joke on Jeff and see how he does, I think it's kind of mean to leave me with half a cup of coffee when I don't, in fact, drink coffee. There's going to be words later on, let me tell you. There's silence from the next room too, by the way. Hasn't said a word in response to any of that. Now, I really actually don't know what it is she's doing. Why is that off center? Oh, that's really off center now. I maybe use the pen to push it back into place. Okay, got the little black circle lined up with a black circle. Sorry, it's actually a little white circle. That doesn't look right. Oh, okay, it only covers half the area. All right, not a problem. If she didn't want any mistakes made, she shouldn't have left me in charge. She's going to have so much fun when she gets back. What? Who?
Did Terry get in?
Maybe. Who knows?
No, she's not in. Okay.
Don't sit down on that chair, whatever you do. Oh, you want to swap?
I'm ready now.
You ready? You sure?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, it's only been like 10 minutes. 15.
But you're the person who's supposed to do all the comments.
I'm doing the whole thing right now. I'm doing comments. I'm doing diamond painting.
Well, you're learning how to my diamond paint. That's good.
Oh, I'm very proud of myself. I got an entirety in that 10 minutes. I got an entirety of 10 dots on.
That is good.
I'm moving along.
That is good.
It's like going like a rocket, being towed to the launch pad. Okay. Oy. Okay, I've been replaced. At least as a diamond dotter. Probably a good thing. She's probably looking at it going, what the heck? No, they're lined up. They're lined up. I have the official seal of approval. I always wondered about that. I mean, I know a seal is something that, the kings do, and they stamp their seal ring into their letters with hot wax, and I'm thinking, to actually get the seal of approval would hurt. You hold out your hand and say, I'm going to give you the seal of approval. Hold out your hand, please. And they pour hot wax on it and smack a ring into it. I said, thanks, I'll just take cash. Thanks. It'd be much, much nicer. This seal of approval looks like it's just going to leave a scar, to be honest.
Okay, what are you talking about?
I don't know what I'm talking about.
I've noticed that
The King's Seal.
No. I'm not talking about the King's Seal or
Uh-huh.
anything like that. I'm reading what Janice said, and I'm not sure who she's talking about.
What? Oh, that's not going to work. Yeah. Well, it wasn't. Putting them on upside down wasn't working. Although it would have been more entertaining for you to come back and go, why are these all upside down? Now I have to change every single one of them. But I didn't do that.
No, I asked you to do the circles, and
You
did
did.
really, really well.
The circles are in.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And Jeff is going to be part of a diamond painting collab with me.
Mm-hmm.
Because he wants to do a Treasure Studios art.
You're going to have to do 3/4 of it. There's no way I'm going to be able to keep up.
I have plenty of pens for you to work with.
Really? Ooh.
And
So
you even have your own diamond painting pen.
So what you're saying is if I have, say, plenty of pens to work with, you're going to give me 2 pens, 2 bits of putty in the pens, and 2 trays, and I'm just going to try to go ambidextrous?
Actually, what I plan on doing is I'm actually going to be buying you one that's called Jeff's.
Mm-hmm. Or 3.
Jeff.
I could do 3. I could, put one down, plop it in, throw one up in the air, put the other one down, plop that in, throw it up in the air, get the next one going. I could just, keep the juggling going and doing diamond painting at the same time. Just rattle along. Do you know what the problems with that concept is?
Go ahead.
Number 1, so far, I haven't mastered diamond painting.
No, you haven't, but you will.
Number 2, technically, I'm not actually ambidextrous.
No, you're not.
Okay. And number 3, as far as I can tell, I can't juggle.
And you told me you could.
When did I tell you? I never said I could juggle. I can pretend.
Okay.
I can do the hand actions, and you just have to pretend that the balls or whatever it is I'm supposed to be juggling are flying through the air in front of you. We can do that.
Guys, I'm not sure what happened to Koala Krafts. She's supposed to be here, but
Mm-hmm.
I did tell her I was going live. Jeff can do all the talking, but I'm just letting you know.
Mm-hmm.
You go ahead and tell them.
I've been telling them lots of things. I can't tell them what Koala Krafts is doing, though, because I don't know.
No clue. I did send a message on Facebook, so tell them that.
Well, you did. The only other thing left, since we don't know her phone number, is to just drive around and see her.
We can't go and see her. She's over in Sydney.
I know. It'll only take 2 days to drive to get there. Could do it in about 3 hours or 4 hours in a plane. 4 hours in a plane, I think. But it'll still take us 3 hours to drive to our airport up here.
Aw, Becca.
Yeah, one of the ladies is sick there.
There you are.
What? Oops, sorry, overslept. Be on in a sec. So she says.
It's okay. you.
So there you go.
See, I'm glad I have my husband.
Uh, what's the fine for coming in late?
There is no fine.
There's no fine. Yeah.
No.
Oh well. Okay. Yeah. It's like you just missed an opportunity to make some cash there. The problem with that is that like you were late too, and who would we pay?
What do you mean? I was late.
You were late. I was sitting here doing the whole thing.
Yeah, that was the plan, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't the plan.
Hi, Robert.
By the way, Koala Krafts, since you haven't been here, I decided what happened because my wife was running around like a headless chook.
No, I wasn't.
She was, and she just hit me again. I hope you all saw the hand move that time.
Nope.
We need a second camera in this room just focused on, various, like my legs or something, which is where she usually hits. Just so you can all see it, all be witnesses. But anyway, what I decided, since she was running around like a headless chook, and I was in here by myself, and Koala Crafts, you weren't in here either, that you and her had gotten together at some point during the week and discussed playing a practical joke on me, making me do the entire show by myself when I'm not qualified. All I can say is I'm glad, number one, it wasn't resin pouring. Number two, it wasn't crochet. And since you live in Australia, you're not getting $800,000, so forget it. And someone else will have to explain that because I'm not going to.
What's going on?
Well, okay, I'm going to have to explain since my wife wasn't here either, and she's just asked to explain what's going on with $800,000, and she can't get any either unless she sort of gets a US address really quickly, which I think you probably could.
My dad would let me.
Oh, I'm sure he would. But here's the thing: $1 trillion apparently is a one followed by 12 zeros.
Right.
And the US economy at the moment, the budget is $3 trillion. So
Right.
$3 trillion divided by 330 million people. Unless I'm wrong, it might be less than that. But if I'm out by a factor of 10, it's still 80,000. I figured, why not give everyone in the US $800,000 each instead? Just say we're not spending it on infrastructure. We're not spending it on. I'm advertising now. We're not spending it on infrastructure. We're not spending it on anything. We're giving it to the people. $3 trillion. Here you go. Spend it how you like.
I don't normally ask you to advertise, but let them know that you missed one.
I did not miss
You
one.
Did too miss
I
one.
did not.
You did.
I missed
You missed one.
I missed 15,000 of them. This entire thing is huge. You didn't expect me to have all the little black dots done by the time you got back, did you? It was only gone for 10 minutes. 389 million people.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, last time I checked, it was 330 million people. Either one, you've got a whole lot of people immigrated in, and I thought it was only like 1 to 2 million people per year. Either you people have been breeding like rabbits.
No, more like they allowed.
I'm serious.
Honey.
330 million 5 years ago, wasn't it? 4 years ago, last census.
I don't know.
389 million people.
If anyone wants this diamond painting, guys, if anyone wants this diamond painting exactly, Koala Krafts and I already have it. But in my description is the link to where you can buy this diamond painting. It's a TSA. Please use Rivka. Oh my word! What was it?
I don't know. You made it up.
No, it's on the. It's
Is it in the link? Is it in the link?
It's in the link.
It's in the link. Then you don't need to worry
and
about it.
And the TSA. Oh brother, I can't even remember what my number was. If you look in all my other diamond painting videos, it shows what it is.
Have another sip of coffee. You might wake up. Oh dear. Here we go. Hold on. I've got to read the comments. We have a question for how have you been? From Robert. Hello, Robert.
I've been.
Oh, okay? So the calculations, Deborah is telling me she allowed for a lot of Mexican refugees, and now Afghanistan refugees. I guess I'm not sure how the Afghanistan refugees are getting here. That was like, or there rather. That was really sad. I heard some of them were even trying to hang on to the outside of the plane. Wow, that is desperation if I've ever heard it, and I understand it. So, not happy for the people over there in that current situation.
Mm-mm.
It's not going to be pleasant for them at all.
No, but it's not going to be pleasant for the United States either.
Yeah, yeah, U.S. Air Force. I mean, how many can they get? It's not going to be a million, you know. I actually don't know how many people kind of need to come, as it were.
Let me know when you're in Koala Krafts.
It'd be good if you could get everyone. And you can imagine, like, okay, Taliban, you're the only people left in the country. Rule yourselves, knock yourselves out.
Sadly, and the thing is, they take away the rights of the women. The women used to have wear, now they have to wear burqas.
Yeah, I know, and I get all that. I
Full-headed
understand all that.
burqas.
But can you imagine? Can you imagine if all the countries of the world suddenly just sent their own air forces in? You know, kept Kabul open as long as possible. All the countries in the world willing to take refugees and just airlifted out the entire population of Afghanistan and said, "Okay, there you go, Taliban. You got the country. Congratulations. It's all yours. You and your mates can, run each other." I reckon it'd be the best thing.
I will tell you one thing. I'm trying to remember. I have a TSA affiliate with these. So this diamond painting right here is a TSA, and it's going to be in my link. And just use my code. It's in the description box. It's in there.
You're gonna have to look that up later and memorize it.
I can't memorize that right now.
Okay,
Can't.
I'll let you get away with it.
Thank you.
No worries. That's what husbands are for. We're nice to our wives
Most of the
and
time.
and supportive oh no, that's right. Yeah, I can't go, blowing my own trumpet. That's not fair. Are you going to let Koala Crafts in? What's going on?
She hasn't signed. She hasn't gotten in yet.
How long does it take?
I don't know. I'm watching the little blurb. You'll hear a little blurb, and then
Hello?
yes, you'll
Okay.
hear a little blurb, and she'll come in. I'm waiting for her to come in.
Is that the technical term? Blurb? Not like a ding or
No, it's not a ding, trust me.
a woo, I'm here kind of thing.
No, sadly, they don't do that.
No.
Mm-mm.
They should do that. That would be different. It's like, or there should be like a knocking sound, like that.
I wish it was. I wish it was a knocking
It's like,
sound.
open the door, let me in the room. Hurry up.
She said she's going to be joining in, so I'm waiting for her to just.
There used to
get
be a
in.
comedy sketch on TV here called "Thank God You're Here."
Mm.
It was a very interesting concept. This for the people who are not familiar with the TV sketch "Thank God You're Here," was they had a whole bunch of actors, and all of the actors except one knew what the lines were. Okay, they knew what their role was. They knew what they were supposed to say. The other actor would arrive in the through the door and be greeted with "Thank God you're here," and then had to work out what the situation they'd walked into was based on what the actors were doing. The other actors, that is, of course.
Sorry,
And the confusion sometimes was immeasurable. But of course, some of them very quick-witted, did really well. Not sure how long this show ran for. Probably only 2 or 3 seasons, I think. I'm not sure. So there you go. There's a little bit of Australian iconic comedy history that you can look up if you're interested.
There she is.
She's here.
Yeah,
She's here.
all you have to do.
You can reach across. Get it.
All you have. No, I can't.
Okay. All right. I'm doing it.
All you have to do is click on her.
Uh-huh.
Bring that thing down.
I'm doing it. And then just add stream.
Add to stream.
There you go.
She'll be in.
Ta-da! We have Koala Krafts.
Hello. I can't see me though yet. Oh, there we go. There I am.
Yeah, we've got you.
Hello.
Hi, Aussie
Morning.
Collection. How are you doing?
Hi, Aussie Collection. I've just woken up.
Yes,
Hey.
yes, hello.
Hey?
I'm saying hello as well. I get to say hello as well. I'm the commentator.
By the way, Aussie Collection, this is my wonderful, amazing husband, Jeffrey.
As opposed to any other non-amazing, wonderful ones. Although I think that would be polygamy. No, it's bigamy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. It would be big of me to allow another husband, wouldn't it? I don't think so, though. Although, if you could pay for all the bills and just stay somewhere else, that'd be brilliant.
That's what I want, a sugar daddy.
Well, I mean, you know, they're out there.
Yeah, I don't know where.
There's not one here. I'll tell you that right now. I'm neither a daddy nor have I got any sugar.
Yeah.
Or what they call sugar, which is money. I don't know why why don't they just be honest and call them money daddies in the first place?
Oh, I don't know.
You know, cash daddies. Doesn't sound as good. Oh, here we go. Rattling. Oh, the cat's getting into it. No, the dog. Sorry. I saw the
dog named Gizmo.
I saw the flash of fur for a second there, and I do believe that the dog has bumped her out.
Yeah, I think so.
So we're going to just have to wait for Koala Krafts to sort out her darling little doggy, figure out what's going on there.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, I'm just going to
His name is Gizmo.
His name is Gizmo. He even answers to it occasionally. You know, looks up and tries to lick her face, I have no doubt. Laying in bed?
Yeah, well, they're right now.
Oh.
What I overheard.
Oh, someone's living the dream life. They really are. So, Koala Krafts, I'm assuming that your darling little dog Gizmo knows how to remove you from the stream. Is that right?
Oh, yes, he does.
didn't
He's
sound
biting me.
He's the commentator there because I can hear him barking.
Oh, yeah, he's a little bugger.
Uh-huh.
You should see this room. So, there's torn up papers and everything I've just woken up to.
That's no fun.
No.
He's torn up some papers.
Oh.
Yes, he's been a bad little doggy. No treats this afternoon, that's for sure. Not at this stage. No. Probably got diamond drills in his fur too, if you look.
Probably,
who knows?
Yeah, probably. Okay, now you be quiet. Not you.
Why can't we have the lifestyle that Aussie Collection has, like still laying in bed?
Well, I was too. 15
Kicking his
minutes
feet
ago.
up.
Well, we're hoping to hear from.
Watching videos.
We're actually hoping to hear from Basil.
We are, yes.
To find out if we're definitely 100% in the niece program.
Yes.
He says we most likely will be.
We don't find out till September. The 1st or the 2nd or something.
Yeah,
Second. There's violence going on in Koala's place as well.
Oh, he's biting me because he wants up. But then when I go to pick him up, he runs away.
Okay. Yep.
What?
Said he's biting her, and or fighting her or something, and then when but he wants to be picked up, and when he goes to pick her up, when she goes to pick Gizmo up, he runs away. I think it's a new game, personally.
Oh, I do too. And you bloody hurt.
And it's like, yeah, give me here's your attention. Okay, now come over here. I want you to pick me up. Ha ha! I don't think so.
Oh.
And there's an occasional ow from Koala. I'm assuming she gets a little nip.
I've got nips all over my hand as well. I'm not showing you the other places.
Nasty. A week off work. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, he's a radio show host or
I don't
something.
know.
Oh no,
I'm
he
gonna find
also
out. We can
works.
find out.
He also
Aussie
works
collection. I
double
want to
role.
find out what it is that you do, basically, all week, except for this week.
I'm pretty sure I remember
Well,
him saying
Monday he usually does a radio show
Okay, we've definitely got. That's 2 votes for radio show.
on Mondays, and the
Okay, yeah.
rest of the week he's
Yeah,
answers
so
his
we
phone.
have an official commentator. Since you're an official commentator, can you please tell me how much official commentators get paid? Because I'm not getting paid very much here.
He
He'll be
volunteers.
paid by kisses.
Oh, will I?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, those are worth much, but I mean,
Oh, burn.
they are. Did I just said they were worth
I'm
a.
gonna answer Dreamer on
Are
this.
you? Okay. What is it?
Oh, okay. I'm holding up, Dreamer. That's why I have my husband doing the commentation. So I don't end up
Yeah.
breaking down at all. He gets me laughing.
Oh, we got the Census Bureau was 331,449,281 people. That's really precise.
It usually takes me. It's usually when it's a death in the family or a death of a very very close friend. It usually takes me about a week for mourning, and then I'm done. Right. But I can't look at their picture or anything for at least 2
Hi,
months.
Oddie.
Apparently, Dreamer came in too.
Yeah, I know.
I don't see Dreamer.
I was answering her question.
Oh. So I also work in aged care. Part of the community transport. Week on, week off at the moment. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like that. Oh,
Don't worry, it's nothing.
Oh, it's a piece of ribbon.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
No. See, this is what the sudden panic was about. Here we go. Little piece of ribbon that I knocked down. I thought, oh my goodness, I've knocked it down. It won't break. And it didn't break. Amazingly enough.
Now, will you let me diamond paint, or do I have to hold you the whole time?
Oh, I'm going to place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. I'm betting on Koala having to hold Gizmo the whole time. And no diamond painting will be done on that end at all. It'll be just like the Koala and Gizmo show. Although Gizmo's not running commentary like he was before.
No.
He was giving little excited yips before. Oh, he's got what he wanted now.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. It's
Little
fine.
bugger.
It's all sorted.
You're a little bugger, aren't you? Yeah.
We're going to start buying some stuff for our bird to be.
Are we? What are we going to get?
Well, I think we need to get the cage.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to get the at least a couple toys for our bird.
Uh-huh.
We're going to be getting our bird over in Toowoomba.
Okay.
But Jeff wants us to get the chickens first.
I do.
And we need to put up the chicken coop. And we were working on the chicken coop.
Because the cockatiel you won't be laying any eggs.
No.
No.
Well, he could. She could. Well, he.
You got a she. He can't.
If I get a she, then yeah, she.
If you were going to say he could, I was going to have to send you back to high school and get some basic education into you.
Yeah, but you'd need about 10 of them to have a meal.
Yeah, you would, at least.
Yeah.
So, yeah, chickens first.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I know. But we do want to start getting things ready for getting our cockatiel too.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yep.
Jeff and I have been discussing getting. I
haven't come up with a name for the cockatiel yet.
Oh no! We'll get the name when.
Little Lord Fauntleroy or something.
No, it won't.
Oh, decided against that.
No, we're not going to get two. We're only allowed one.
Yep, one Betty Bird.
Ooh. Who said you were only allowed one?
I'm knocking stuff down here again. I'm not sure what this is for.
We're allowed a We're allowed chickens. We're allowed 5 chickens, but we're allowed only 1 cockatiel.
Well,
You have to get a
And
mating
Jeff
pair.
is freaking out because there's stuff falling around him.
it's not supposed to fall around me. Well, I'm
You've
like
got
a
to get a
bull in a
mating
china
pair,
shop.
not just one.
Yeah.
He is a buff man.
Which one?
Aw, meerkat.
Meerkat.
I love
Yeah,
meerkats.
meerkats are pretty cute.
It's an interesting idea.
It's a cute little creature.
I want a panther.
Jeff wants a panther. That's actually his favorite.
Mind you, I'm not sure they'd make a good pet as such.
No. Just
You know?
thinking that.
I mean, it would be nice to have around, and if you could actually interact with it, that'd be wonderful. But as a pet, no.
I don't think you'd have any chickens left.
No, big cats are.
I could imagine the fun I could have. You know, we have a little place out in the woods and say, "No, I'm just going to release my pair of mated panthers out into the wild, like they should be, roaming free throughout the Australian wilderness." People in years to come would probably have me shot.
Well, you'd be
There's
dead
that one.
in years to come.
Well,
yeah, well, Audie, Jeff loves panthers. That's
they are cool animals.
One thing I got is a diamond painting of a panther.
Oh, ferret.
I don't think he wants to help me on that one, but yeah, I got him a diamond painting of a panther because I know he loves panthers. So
yep.
Will you get down now so I can diamond paint? Hey? How about we try it and see how we go? Can I put you in your bed and then you let me diamond paint for a little while?
Ferrets are okay.
I have nothing against ferrets.
No, we have nothing
Let's
against
try,
ferrets. Just, I don't think they would allow us to have a ferret in here.
Here's your bed.
They'd be great for hunting the mice.
Oh, wouldn't they?
Good boy.
You know, best things for hunting mice.
Tomorrow we will be having someone mowing the lawn for us.
And also stoats. Stoats are good for it. I like the stoats. They were cool.
I never met a stoat.
I never met a stoat either, but I've seen them on, YouTube.
Yeah.
Classic little creatures. Actually, if you want the best, I reckon the best guard animal, if you could train it, the best guard animal would be a skunk.
Oh, brother.
Hands down.
Oh, brother.
People would be running before they ever got in there.
Yes, if he skunk it.
No, that's the whole point. You wouldn't remove its glands. Wow. It's like, I didn't know this. Married someone who's into animal cruelty. It's terrible. Thing to find out after 8 years of marriage. You know? I suppose it didn't come up, during casual conversation. All this time. It's like, we're going through the list of things that I admire in a woman, and animal cruelty wasn't an issue I considered even possible. So there you go. So de-skunking in order to get a guard skunk, I don't think that's going to work. I think
Can you de-skunk?
You have to remove the glands. It's be an operation to remove the glands so that they can't actually spray. So you can do it, but
very cruel.
To me, it would defeat the purpose. But I suppose if you wanted to be safe from your own pet, sort of going aggro on you, that's what you would have to do. But personally, I'm sort of going. I reckon it's a creature that could be domesticated. I really do. It's a tiny little forager. I mean, the raccoon is too. I'm not entirely sure you could do that.
Raccoons? Oh, brother.
The same with the possums. I don't think you could really domesticate a possum, but I reckon a skunk. Skunks seem friendlier.
Thank you so much, Deborah. I couldn't even remember what it was.
The link is up.
Yep.
What was his name?
Pepe
Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew, yes.
That's it.
Pepe, he's been cancelled though.
I'm sitting here trying to think what its name was. I was going.
Hey, did you realise, Koala, that Pepe Le Pew has been cancelled over in the US?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's been cancelled because he's
He's a
no,
womanizer.
it's Euro ethnic stuff. You know, here he is. He number one, he's French, which is a problem all by itself. And number
Oh,
two, he goes
look,
around forcing his unwanted attentions across species.
I'm sitting here with my mouth open.
Uh huh. Oh, it's some of the woke stuff coming out of the US is comedy gold. It really is.
Well,
They
Humphrey
did,
B. Bear, they wouldn't allow him because he didn't wear trousers.
no, well, that's right. Exactly.
And
He's
that,
out.
and that was years ago.
Mm.
Tom and Jerry.
And I had not heard that. Apparently, Tom and Jerry is out.
Because Tom is trying to catch him to kill him.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cartoon violence. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Who does
Yeah.
this crap?
Well, and I heard that Prince Charming from Snow White and Seven
No,
Dwarfs,
don't
he's
tell
out.
me. Don't tell
Yeah,
me.
we'll see. He
I'm Snow White, and I had a beautiful Prince Charming at school when I was in kindergarten.
Yeah, well, apparently he didn't get permission before he kissed her. Got to get that consent first.
Are you Josh and me?
He's been cancelled. You know, and as someone pointed out, someone I listened to went off on an absolute rant on it, and it's like, number one, she's not real. Number two, if she was real, she was in a coma. You nitwits. How's he going to get consent?
And
this was a woman.
Good looking. Who wouldn't kiss him?
You know, this was a woman going off too. You know, she said, given the choice of being in a full-on coma for the rest of my life or getting a non-consensual kiss, I'm going to pick the kiss. Is what she said. That kind of thing. It's like,
oh my God, what is going on? God help my granddaughter.
Uh-huh.
Don't tell them what happens in Brothers Grimm.
No, so your granddaughter is what is she over there or?
No, not today, tomorrow. But I mean, as she's growing up, where are all her cartoons gone? I used to love watching them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what can you watch now? It wouldn't be anything.
You can't watch Wile E. Coyote.
No.
I mean, what cartoons are there left?
Look, you probably. The funny thing is, you probably still watch something like The Little Mermaid. Here's the thing, and I'm not sure if you've noticed this about the Disney franchise recently. There are two things that they push for. They push for the sexualization of the child.
Yeah, they do.
And they push for nearly every parent figure is an absolute dunderhead or an abuser.
Really, I haven't noticed that one.
I got this whole section right.
You look through at some of the I mean, it's you're always heroic for disobeying your parents. You look at, say, The Little Mermaid. It's like, yeah. Ariel, you must not go to the surface world. Okay, that's it. I'm gone.
Yeah.
You know, all that kind of thing. Look at all the recent Marvel movies. Look at all the father figures there. You know, Odin. All right, boy. I'm going to teach you a lesson. I'm going to strip away your power, take away your hammer, and banish you to Earth. Have fun down there. And then what was it? Quill's father was Ego, the living planet, or something, and wasn't he a piece of work?
I don't watch Marvel movies.
No, I used to like all those characters growing up, and and Thanos, the official bad guy, sacrificed his own daughter for power.
Yeah, but so did someone in the Bible.
Oh, we have that, yeah.
Right.
Although among the so-called good guys, you've got Abraham didn't actually end up sacrificing his son.
No,
but one of the other people did sacrifice his daughter because he said, if you give me victory over my enemies, I'll sacrifice the first thing that steps out of my house. And it happened to be his daughter. So, and you think, I mean, like, you know what? I'm just going to renege on that. You get into all sorts of trouble for it, maybe, but I would have just reneged on that one.
Yeah.
As for the rest, generally speaking, it was the bad guys who did it, and like they would pass their sons and daughters through the fire to Molech, which was the so-called god of the Ammonites, I think.
Can you tell Deborah something for me?
What are we going to tell Deborah for you, dear? You can tell her.
Tell her that I'm sorry I haven't been working on the other diamond painting. It's just
I think she can hear you, dear. Can you hear my wife
Yes,
here,
I
Deborah?
can hear her.
All right.
I'm sorry that I haven't been doing the other diamond painting. I was really in mourning. I'm finally able to. Hey, watch what I'm doing. I'm finally able to do diamond paintings again.
Getting there.
Hmm.
Well,
So,
you
yeah, it
haven't
might
got
be
a
a little
job.
while before you catch up.
Yeah. So if you're okay with that, I'm just letting you know.
So, yeah. Generally speaking, in Scripture, human sacrifice was frowned upon, certainly by Yahweh. And if you want to do the whole tricky Trinity thing, the only person he sacrificed, really, when it came right down to it, was himself.
Yeah.
Tell me, don't worry about it.
And he volunteered for it. So, well done him. I'm happy with that.
So I have a
Gets
question
me out
for
of trouble.
everyone. How is everyone enjoying the commentator?
I've still got to find out from our official commentator how much. Like, I don't need to know how much he actually gets paid. I just want a ballpark figure to figure out. Can I do it? Maybe I can be a guest on his show one day. That could work out.
He volunteers, I think.
As a radio commentator.
Yeah.
Oh, no pay.
I don't think so. I don't know. I've never asked.
We could ask. Let's ask. Let's put him on the spot right this minute. I hope he's listening. I thought about doing radio commentary myself years ago, seeing as how I got a pretty good head for radio.
Well,
as they say.
You're very funny too.
Oh. Well, there's a difference sometimes. See, I mean, I might have thought for years that I was funny, and I could have been wrong all that time. And I still could be. My sense of humor does not appeal to everybody. Certainly some of the less politically correct things that I can come up with.
I'm sick of being politically correct.
You what? About being politically correct?
I'm sick of it.
Oh, yeah, me too. Me too, exactly. And that's the thing. There are some things sometimes come out of my mouth and people go, you can't say that. And it's like, I just did.
Yeah.
What are you going to do about it? And this is the funny thing. I mean, all this ridiculous cancel culture is like, if you're a comedian and they try to do a cancel culture on you, it's like, thanks for the free advertising, people. Now everybody knows, number one, what that I exist because you've all tried to cancel me. Whereas previously I was an absolute nobody, and you know what I mean? Now you've drawn attention to me, so thanks for that. And number two, the people who actually do like my form of comedy are going, well, let's make this guy more popular. So as far as I can tell, technically speaking, comedians should be immune to being cancelled, but that's up to them.
Yeah.
If I want to hold an unpopular opinion, and I do hold a number of unpopular opinions,
so do I.
but I'm just going to keep on holding them.
Yeah.
But what it does mean, though, of course, is that there are some things that there are certain, shall we say, social media outlets that if I start spouting off on those, then they'll just deplatform me, and that's fine. I don't care, because I've never particularly wanted to make any cash at doing this kind of thing anyway.
No.
Come on, thank you.
I prefer, and then this is one of the reasons why we're starting up the business, is like, I prefer to work with my hands.
Working with wood.
Occasionally I prefer to work with my head.
He loves working with wood. He's actually, we have a CNC machine.
Yeah, we're gonna get that going.
But
basically, I think I always taught that, there's only there's only value in certain things, and most of those things that have value, you've got to make or grow realistically,
Yeah.
or possibly dig out of the ground.
Yeah, I guess well, it looks like he's behaving now.
Yeah, he is. I put him in his bed and he stayed there. Don't ask me why.
No.
He never does what he's told usually.
No. Well, happy to find out that he's doing what he's told this time.
Yeah.
It'll be very useful. It'll give you a chance to get some of that diamond painting done. So, Koala Krafts, how much of that diamond painting do you think you've got done yourself there? You've been sort of hammering away at it there in the meantime.
Yeah, I've done the first top row of release papers, and
Okay.
I'm on halfway through the second.
She's on the second row.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
She's up.
Yeah,
here.
Yeah.
I'm on the first row.
And I'm assuming the white piece of paper across there is either to mark where you're up to or to avoid your hand getting tacky.
That's release papers.
Oh, okay.
What?
I've learnt something. So
And
they're
that's
release
how-
papers.
Yeah, that's how wide they are. So
Okay.
there's
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're doing pretty well there, really.
I have release paper too, but mine is like
You're going faster than my 1 dot per minute
Probably
that I was doing
5
before
more.
you came on. Yeah,
Probably 5 more.
yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good speed.
Yeah. The painting is
we only have our
70
beta
by 55.
at the moment.
You only have what?
Our beta fish
Oh,
and our corridori.
And our snail.
And yes, we have a little snail. So there's actually only one fish in the tank that's technically kosher.
Don't.
Oh, we're not eating our fish?
No.
Hmm.
They're too tiny.
I should have gotten a trout.
too
Yeah,
little.
we
Or-
You'd need 10
or
of
a
them
barra-
too.
Yeah, yeah, should have gotten a barramundi for a pet fish.
Well, all you do is make a pond and put a couple of fries in there.
No.
I can imagine that because we're renting here, and it's like they told us we couldn't even dig up the backyard for a garden. And can you imagine? Can you imagine the discussion? It's like if they come and they find there's this, and
70 by 55
yeah,
centimeter.
she's been told
Oh, okay.
by Koala Krafts. But can you imagine the conversation that we'd have? You know, next time they came around to inspect and said, "We were told that you were told that you couldn't dig up the backyard for a garden." And I said, "Well, we didn't." I said, "What do you call that?" I said, "It's a fish pond. It's not a garden."
Yeah.
So I didn't say you could dig up for a fish pond. We didn't say I couldn't.
Well, you don't have to dig it up. You put it on top.
Oh, now there's an idea. Well, like a little
The
little
same as a
above
veggie
ground
garden
pool
if
kind
you
of thing.
wanted one. Yeah, same
There's
as a
an
veggie
idea.
garden.
Yeah.
Well, we've watched
could do that.
Someone on YouTube.
And we have to put a net over it to keep the birds out,
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
basically. Well, that could work.
We have what you call some type of falcon around here.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I haven't seen a wedge-tailed eagle flying
No,
overhead here.
Eagle.
Yeah.
I was thinking of a falcon.
Not
but
so-
guess
I-
it's a wedge-tailed
I don't know if we've got falcons in Australia. I've never really looked into it.
No, I don't think so. I don't think. Don't quote me, but I don't think so.
I mean, we've got eagles, okay, and we've got hawks,
Yeah.
and even a couple of things that people call kites. All right, but no falcons. Unless you want to count the ones on the road. They're probably deadlier than anything that swoops down on you out of the sky.
Ha ha.
Ha ha. Yeah, Jeff did a dad joke.
Yeah, you
A
did.
very, very bad pun.
What?
Yeah.
I said, except for the ones on the road. There's a type of vehicle in Australia, for the people who don't know, called a Ford Falcon.
Falcon.
Yes.
I don't think they make them anymore.
No, I don't think they do. And they certainly don't make them in Australia,
No.
which is a big pity. I think we should still make vehicles in Australia for
Yeah.
Australian conditions, basically, and they would sell really well around some of the rougher parts of the world.
Well, as you
So-
know, I'm
Yeah.
getting a motorhome
Yes.
to move into, and the
Yes.
ones I'm looking at are all made in Australia.
Oh,
So
awesome.
motorhomes and caravans are made in Australia, but but not calves.
No, it's weird.
Yeah.
By the way,
I wonder if it's the difficulty of, like, it's expensive to export them from Australia. You know what I
What?
mean?
can you mention after this collab?
Oh, you can mention it. Here you go. You're doing some mentioning. My wife is taking over the little mouthpiece.
After this collab, anyone who has commented in any of these videos that Koala Krafts and I have done will get a free,
No, aren't they in the running for it?
if they comment.
Yeah, but they don't all get it if they all comment.
No.
No. So you got to say that properly. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone who has commented might.
Okay.
Somebody will.
Somebody will win one. Okay,
Yeah. One.
But anyways, if you comment in my videos, one of you
Or in Koala Crafts.
in Koala Krafts or mine,
Yep.
will win this diamond painting. Of course, it'll be not diamond painted on, but you know what I mean.
Uh-huh. Sounds good to me.
Yep.
So just letting you know that that's definitely. I've already talked.
If I comment, can I win?
No.
I can't win.
No, you're part of the household, honey.
It's the story of my life.
I think people might.
I mean,
If I come in Koala Crafts, can I win hers?
No.
no.
What?
No.
I don't think that's fair at all. I'm gonna put it to Koala Craft, and she might be able to. Like if I put in the sad puppy dog eyes, since she likes puppy dogs, I might be able to get away with it. Except for I can't do sad puppy dog eyes from here because I can't do the camera thing. Oh, one of my best features just unable to work. Yes. TSA is good quality.
Yes, it is extremely good quality.
Robert, why can't you comment?
Robert's a different type of situation.
Oh.
From what I ever heard, he can't comment. There's a reason why he can't. He can comment, but he won't go into the drawing due to the fact that his family doesn't want him giving out his email address.
Oh, okay.
Giving out his address.
Okay.
Or
all right.
like that. So I already know why.
Yeah.
I already know why Robert can't comment.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Or he can comment, but he doesn't want the competition.
Gonna have to get a post office box. Yes, like we do.
We finally got a post office box, so anyone who wants to.
Should we put out our post office box if anyone wants to send us stuff?
I already do.
You already do.
I already
there you
put
go.
It in my. I already put it in my.
Mhm.
Yeah. I already put it in my description.
Another piece coming off.
Oh, here we go. Fresh stuff to look at on Koala Crafts area.
Cool.
Yep. Set to go.
She's a lot further than I am.
So that PO box is for people to send us like blank checks to, right? Isn't it? Is that right?
No.
That's what it's for?
It's for anyone who wants to.
Oh, if they want Jeff, they can.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with people sending a blank check.
No.
I'm not against it.
No.
What? I'm getting told off here.
Humor. Get with your humour, Rib.
Oh dear. There we go. It's all happening. All in the diamond painting pen is back in hand, ready to go. Everything's organised. I'm getting hungry. I didn't get to finish my breakfast.
I didn't even have any. God, I was on.
Yeah, you're in real trouble. But I'm a big eater early in the morning. I usually have a bowl of porridge at the very least, and then a couple of bits of toast. And I had to hurry through my porridge, and I didn't get my toast. I want everybody who's listening to go, oh,
Oh, didn't.
poor Jeff.
Look at this.
It's the world's smallest violin.
That's the one.
It's playing just for me.
Yeah.
Uh, and this is the thing. If anyone ever wants to complain, I want you to understand this. If you are on government benefits in Australia, you are still in the top 10% money earners in the world.
Actually, that tends to be
Kidding.
I'm not kidding.
Well, if I got,
Here's the thing. Okay.
You are paid Centerlink no
In
matter what.
in our world, supposedly of 7 billion people, I am told nearly 3 billion people are under the poverty line.
oh yeah,
Under the poverty line, right?
for
And
sure.
some of them are on less than $2 per day.
Yeah, well, that's what they earn.
Yeah. Okay. And then that's like the equivalent. I mean, for some of them to get $2 would be worth,
wow.
A couple of thousand in their currency, whatever it is.
Yeah.
We have been on for an hour and 16 minutes.
So, we are. Somebody did the statistics there one day, and apparently, yeah, on government benefits in Australia, you are still in the top 10% money earners in the world.
Well, if I was on government benefits, which I can't get,
No.
I wouldn't even be getting my rent.
Exactly,
Yeah.
Deborah.
Yep.
As a single person.
Yep.
On it, and I've been paying my taxes for 30 something years, 40 years.
Yeah, it's not fair, is it?
No.
It's not fair at all. And look, I mean, I've had jobs and been paying my taxes as well as things have been going. I don't have one at the moment, which is why we're trying to start a business.
Yeah.
And this is the point. We are trying. We're trying to work here.
Oh, there's a lot of people who don't.
Yeah. And I, as I said, the number of people who were shut down by a certain economic lockdown for no real good reason I can think of. It's like I honestly don't know. Let's just say I expect to see more demonstrations around the country eventually. Now, I'm not organising any. Not doing that kind of thing.
There's supposed to be one on Saturday here in Sydney.
Yeah, and I don't blame them.
Well,
I don't blame them at all. It's like
I have two sides to that. They're going to spread it. It's going to be a super spreader.
I get that.
Being in Sydney, but I can understand why people are angry too.
See, and I know there's going to be super spreaders, but with a what's the percentage death rate we're at now? If you catch it, 1%.
Oh, I don't know. Wouldn't have a clue.
2 maybe tops.
But my mother wouldn't make it. If she got it, she wouldn't make it. Look, I'll tell you what my family are doing. Mum and Dad have been double immunised. Both my parents have been double immunised.
Yeah, no, hold on, she's talking.
My sister and all her family are double immunised.
Yep.
I'm double immunised.
Yep.
I can't see my mother and father because my daughter and son-in-law and granddaughter, of course, who's too young, are not immunised.
Okay.
So this is how it's going to go. I can't see my family.
Yeah.
After the lockdown's off, because my daughter and her partner are not immunised. Because if Mum gets it, she won't make it, even though she's immunised. She's too frail.
Yeah.
She's well in her 80s, and she's had a lot of issues, and she's too frail to catch anything like that.
Yeah.
She had sepsis last year and nearly died. So, she's not well enough to catch it. So I can't see my family because my daughter and her partner won't get immunised.
Yeah, I can understand their point of view too, though, because a lot of younger people actually seem to have a lot better chance being unimmunized because their own immune system is already great, and they
That's
don't.
not the case anymore. People
No.
under 40 getting COVID with the the new COVID are 16 to 39-year-olds.
Okay,
They
sorry.
said the one getting the new variant.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, but because I look after my granddaughter, which means I have contact with my daughter and her partner,
Yeah.
and they could give it to me, which
Yeah.
I don't know whether I'd make it through either with this stuff I've got. But Mum definitely wouldn't. So I can't see Mum and Dad because they haven't been immunised.
No, and like I said, this is the thing. It's like we're still not entirely certain. This is still experimental technology. I know they say yes, we've tested it on everything and so on and so forth, and they fast tracked it and all the rest of it. And
there's more of a chance not of getting it so bad if you're immunised. You still get it, but it's just like a flu if you're immunised.
Yes.
So Mum could live through the flu, but she couldn't live through a full-blown thing.
Yeah.
So you just don't go near her if you've got it. Same as I don't go near her if I've got the flu.
Yes, and that's to me that's normal, standard, common sense kind of behaviour. You know, isolate the vulnerable.
Yeah.
If you are or might be sick. But this is what the people in Sydney are. See, here's the thing. Like when I was working, for example, I was working for a fairly large company. There were 200 or more people working at the same time as me, right? Yeah. And it was a big warehouse, and they were packing up stuff for the people in the trucks. So even when everything was shut down, the truck drivers were still running.
Yeah.
So those truck drivers,
exactly, Dreamer.
Those truck drivers, if they were coming in, right, they would come into contact with any one of those 200 people. If they were sick, they would give it to, say, that person, and then that person would quite easily spread it through the other 200. But we were considered essential.
Yeah.
You know, and the truck driver, of course, was considered essential. So even in a so-called hard border, I'm sorry, there were trucks going from Queensland to New South Wales and New South Wales to Queensland, and no one was stopping them to test them or any other thing, as far as I know.
Yeah, well, they could have been spreading it anyway.
Exactly. Yeah. And this is the thing, you can't stop it. You can't stop it.
No, you've just got to try and control it.
And so there's no need to stop everybody from working. It's just my opinion. It's like, if you want to shut down your business, I think it should be your choice. If you want to make everyone wear a mask in your business, that should be your choice. You know, if you want to run your business at risk, that's it. Like, how many people were still going grocery shopping all the time? You know? And it's like, I'm sorry, but the food comes from the truck onto the pallet. From the pallet, it gets packed onto another pallet or onto shelves. From the shelves, it gets, people pick it up and go, oh, no, I actually don't want that one. It's got a dent in it or something, and they put it back, and, they pick up another one. And then it goes from there, and the checkout counter touches it, and it's like, what's the difference?
And there are also people, Deborah and a Dreamer, that actually is allergic to the needle, or to lead, or to
this is the thing,
mercury, or to something else that will cause them to stay sick.
Yeah, this is true. My wife and I both happen to be allergic to at least every vaccine we've come across. I don't know what it is that's in the vaccine or any of the vaccines, but it doesn't. I tried taking the flu vaccine a couple of times.
You got to eggs. People who are allergic to the flu shot are only allergic to the flu shot because of the eggs. Because it's actually made in eggs.
Oh yeah, we have to get going because it's only about 6 more minutes.
Yeah. But anyway, like I said, I would be. This is supposed to help you. It's like, Well, it's supposed to, but I get sick for at least 3 weeks afterwards.
For me, I got sick. I got sick after having one flu vaccine. I had one flu vaccine, and I was sick all year long because it lowered my immune system to the point where I would get sick all year long. I said, forget this. I'm never taking a vaccine again.
So, yeah, rather rather use alternative treatments from that point of view.
Yep.
Yeah, but then you look at it too. If
Yeah.
you don't get vaccinated, you're going to be stopped. You're going to be stopped from doing stuff when we open.
And I have to deal with that. I understand. I have to
Yeah.
deal with that. I get it.
Yeah.
But I can't. And this is another reason why we're trying to do online business, because then we'll effectively be self-isolated anyway. So I mean, we are trying to be responsible here. We know we can't get a vaccine. Okay, we know we can't, and so given the circumstances, it was like, okay, well, we'll just go to town whenever we need to actually purchase something, right?
Yeah.
And that's it.
Robert, let me know when I'm at.
I mean, our dream is to have our own little farm, okay, and it'd be a mixed farm. So you'd have your eggs, you'd have your grain crops, you'd have your vegetables, and maybe an animal for like a goat for cheese and stuff. And when it gets old, it'll be goat meat. And that kind of thing. And then hopefully we won't really, if we have to, then we a lot of stuff we can order in. A lot of stuff can be delivered.
Well, I do
And we're pretty good company just for each other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but you won't be able to go out, especially to start with, out for dinner unless you're immunised and stuff like that. That's what they're looking at.
I know, and to me, I'm sorry, but that's a dictatorship.
Oh, not really. I'm sort of in two minds. I think people who have been immunised should be able to get some perks.
No, we'll see. I mean, well, no. See, here. I mean, here's the thing from my point of view. What are the? Have you looked at the numbers compared to? Have you looked at the numbers of COVID deaths compared to the flu season, previous seasons? Have you looked at it?
Yeah, I know. It's about the same as the of other flu seasons, but
yeah,
because we're in lockdown, the flu's not getting spread.
Well, no, we'll see. The flu is still spreading. The flu is still spreading. A lot of the symptoms can't be told apart from one another, and a lot of the times the PCR test can't pick it up, because the PCR test is designed to pick up coronaviruses generally, of which we now have about 8 different varieties. But we already had at least 4 different varieties before COVID-19 came along, so it'll pick up all of them.
Okay, Robert just said.
But we probably shouldn't discuss this on YouTube, because we get deplatformed for
it. Yeah.
Generally speaking.
Yeah, I agree, Audie.
I know. We gotta let. Right now we're at the 3-minute mark, so I'm going to get myself ready to be signed off. You are. I can talk loud enough. I think they can hear me.
Okay. Well.
If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. And last but not least, please comment. This time it's important to comment, because if you want to win this beautiful painting, you need to comment. It doesn't matter what you comment, just comment. It helps also with the algorithms. Anyways. Aw, thank you, Audie. Anyways, guys, I want Koala Krafts to do her spill that she usually does, and then we'll sign off.
No, that's fine. This is your channel. I wouldn't presume to try and add my stuff on your channel, but Everybody have a great day. And even though I slept in, I had fun while I was here, and I will catch you in the next one.
Okay.
We'll catch you in yours.
Okay,
Yes,
bless everyone.
Shalom and
Yep,
many blessings, guys.
See ya.
Bye.